Hi guys, it's Emily, and today I'm here to bring you a recent reads. I wanted to briefly wrap up two books that I finished in late July that weren't a part of the 7 and 7 readathon, and then I also wanted to mention the first book I finished in August because it wasn't on my TBR. So let's just get right into these three books, shall we? First book I want to mention briefly is my Disciple Bible Study book. I finished this on July 22nd, and I was really excited to finally finish this. I started this last September. I was in a class at my church, and we were supposed to do a little segment every day, and then at the end of the week, we had like a few pages to fill out, and I was really good the first few months, and then we took a break for Christmas, and I sort of got out of the habit of doing it, and by the time the class ended in May, I was 2 months behind. So that's pretty crazy. So I decided that I was going to finish this up, and I did finish it finally. And yeah, I was just really put out that I finally got this done. It really taught me a lot about the Bible, and I also, got in the habit of doing daily Bible study. Unfortunately, since I finished this, I sort of haven't picked anything else up, although I do have other Bible study things I could do. I guess I'm sort of waiting for the fall to see what my new church is offering in terms of Bible study courses, but yeah, I'm really glad that I finally got this done. I then finished An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth by Chris Hadfield. This is a self-help book / memoir that Chris Hadfield has put out. He put this out like right after his big moment of fame when he became famous for his music video on the ISS and all the tweets he was doing and things like that. This was an interesting book, but unfortunately I was a little disappointed. I felt like, well, I expected it to be more of a memoir, and he does talk about his life and give experiences and stuff, but most of this is about like his tips for living well, and I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like a lot of his advice was kind of like not trite, but like overly simplistic, and he also he talked about some of his hardships in his life, but I sort of felt like he glossed over a lot of his hardships, or he made it sound like it was a foregone conclusion that he was going to, that his hardships were going to be overcome and that he was going to work through it. And I don't know, and some of it, he almost seems like a robot in some of the things that he talked about, because he's like, you gotta work hard and you gotta do this and do that, and I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't really connect with this. It felt like it was too above my pay grade, maybe, or something. It was like, he was too perfect, and even at the very beginning of the book, he talks about how he decided he wanted to become an astronaut when he was 9 years old, and, everything he did in his life was working towards that astronaut goal, and he was like, but I also knew that there was a chance it wasn't going to work out, so I still was trying to do something that I loved, even if it wasn't going to get me to space. And it felt like that's easy to say once you made it, and you've gone to space, and you became an astronaut. But I guess I would have felt like it would have more authentic if he hadn't made it to space, if he had written this book and been like, yeah, I worked my butt off, but I still didn't make it. But then, of course, if he hadn't made it to be an astronaut, nobody would care about this book. So, I don't know. It was okay, but it wasn't anything to write home about, and I don't really recommend it unless you have a particular interest in space or, particular interest in self-help books, because that's basically what this is a self-help book with a space perspective. So it was okay, but not spectacular. And then the first book I finished in August was Bless Her Dead Little Heart by Miranda James. This is the first mystery in the Southern Ladies mystery series, and I actually picked this up because I was planning to go to a cozy mystery book club in my town that I found on meetup.com, but I decided that I wasn't going to go because it's on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and it's like smack dab in the middle of when I would go to church. It's too late it's too early for me to go to early church, and it's too late for me to go to late church, so it sort of messes up my whole Sunday morning, and I don't know, I didn't actually like this book that much, and so I wasn't sure if I should go. I mean, I'm trying to make friends in my new community, and I think finding fellow readers would be a great way to do that. But I don't know if a cozy mystery club is for me because I don't particularly. Cozy mysteries aren't really a genre that I'm like super excited about. I like, like more grittier mysteries. So I don't know. I might go again, later on down the line. And also, the Sunday that this meeting was taking place, I was also scheduled to go to a baby shower for somebody at work, and it was at a girl's house that was sort of far away from my house, and so if I went to this thing, I'd have to like drive sort of out of my way, and there was going to be a big gap between the book club and the baby shower, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel like going. So anywho, this mystery series is about two sisters, Angel and Dixie, and they live in, I believe it's Mississippi, and they are two old ladies, they're sisters, they live in this old big house, and they have a housekeeper that lives with them, and they are pet sitting this cat named Diesel. And Diesel and his owner Charlie are part of a mystery series, another mystery series that Miranda James writes, so this is like a spin-off. And an old sorority sister of Angel comes to visit, and she accuses her family of trying to murder her for her money. And Dixie and Angel sort of think she's being crazy, and the rest of her family shows up at the house, and so they're all staying there, and then two of the family members get murdered, and so they start to think that maybe the sorority sister, her name is Rosalie, maybe Rosalie's not making it up, and so it's about the mystery and their small town, and it was okay, but like I said, cozy mysteries aren't really my jam, and I felt like the ending resolved like way too quickly, and I don't know, it was okay, but I didn't love it, and I don't think I would have enjoyed spending, an hour and an hour and a half discussing it, but we'll see. I think I'll give the Cozy Mystery Book Club a try at some point, but not this month. So anywho, and here's the cover closer up so you can see what it actually looks like. There you go. So anywho, there's what I read the last part of July and the first part of August that I haven't previously mentioned. I hope everybody's having a great day and you've been reading some great books, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!